Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and I came across a rather frustrating element here. You see, we are one away, we are one achievement away, we have 46.77% achievements unlocked, until we get Shiikawa History 4. Now you see, we have never booped the dog on this save file. So here's what we're gonna do. It's very simple. We're gonna hit the quick play button, and I really need to turn that off in the settings. And then we're gonna go here. And, you know, I'm thinking about, because in the quick play thing, you can see, like, the character select screen right before you go into your randomized run. I wonder if you could pull some shenanigans, right? Like, I wonder if you could do some crazy thing that would, like, let you manipulate the game if you, like, clicked on that screen. So anyways, boop. Achievement unlocked. Exit to menu. We've unlocked 2 new achievements. May I see them? Yes, we have 50% of achievements unlocked. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We've unlocked the most important thing in the game, the innocent we've unlocked the witch's tree. The most important thing in the game, apparently. Not really, but it's gonna bring a lot of consistency that our runs have been sorely missing. So that's rather nice. So anyways, it is no longer getting real in the hardware store parking lot, I am proud to say. And I think we've had a pretty poor performance as Mimi. So I feel like we could have some fun here. We could have some fun redeeming ourselves, because we've had a few videos recently which have been Mimi losses, I believe. So let's get heated up here, because, you know, I would like to mimic my IRL situation. You see, I was thinking to myself, you know, I go to the UK every so often, right? And I was thinking to myself, I can't, like, you know, the summer in the United States, very hot, okay? Well, it depends on where you live, but it's hot, generally speaking, right? And second enemy and second mystery are in play. Knowledge, charisma, dex. Knowledge, charisma, easy dub, dex. Dex is a little sketchy, but let's just get the katana and then power level dex for fun. But yeah, so it's typically hot. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I've been in the UK during the summer 3 times, I believe. And every time it was rainy, dreary, cold, damp, and many would say miserable. But I love that weather. It's my favorite kind of weather. So I was thinking to myself, oh, I can't wait to go to the UK in summer and have a ball. Now, evidently, it's very, very hot outside. Now, the breeze is nice, the breeze is cool, the breeze is nice. But the fact is, I was trying to, you know, dodge the US summer, but I'm basically just getting it slightly more bearable. Like, here's the thing. It's like, it's cool in the shade, and it's cool in the breeze, but the sun is, and this is true, hot. That's a controversial statement, I know. I hope you can forgive me. Okay, so freaky feature. Okay, so we obviously, like, Kana is a certified, very good place to start. So we'll start with Kana. Now, we should be able to get 2 allies with 7 charisma, but if you wanted to maximize the allies, you could wait until you have 8 charisma, and then you could go here, and then you could wait until Kana leaves, and then you could recruit 3 people, and then blah, blah, blah. But I don't really care that much, so we'll just be happy with 2. With that being said, oh, thank God it's back. I've missed this so much. Never change, Witch's Tree, never change. I mean, honestly, like, this is just so strong that I don't even care at this point. Like, that's just good. Like, getting a compass before you've even investigated anything, that's very high tier. You know, the Doom is gonna hurt a little bit, just a little bit as a treat. But, you know, hopefully Athutu won't be getting any ideas and burning down any museums. They're very important for education. Or at least mainstream media, along with movies and games, have made me believe. Although, I know in some, like, well, not city builders, but, like, empire builders, I know that museums are more of a culture thing, but they can be both a culture and a science thing. I think that's pretty obvious. I guess it depends on what museum you want to go to. But, so I've been working more on my Warhammer miniatures. I've got another order coming in soon. Okay, that's a little bit sketchy. I'm glad we didn't take Something Truly Evil earlier when we were at Takahashi's, at Ito's, when we were visiting famed horror manga artist Junji Ito. I am quite glad we did not take him up on his offer to invoke the attention of something that is truly horrifying. But, you know, I was thinking, and it's, get me out of here, by the way. We haven't fought anything yet, have we? We have literally fought, I thought I clicked on the bathroom for a second there. I was like, no, but it doesn't really matter. Sorry, Kana, I need to get a drink here. You know what they say, stay hydrated. I looked on my phone, I was watching a Twitch streamer, and then the hydrate bot told me, it added me, it private messaged me, saying that I needed to drink water, or something like that. I find that stuff weird, you know, bots on, like, Twitter and Reddit that just kind of, like, insert themselves, and on Twitch, too, where they just kind of assert themselves and they're like, hey, don't forget to drink water, or posture check. It's just, like, it's a little bit weird. Like, I think, you know, no shade to my compatriot, twitch.tv Plungerhead. You know, he does a hydrate channel points thing, and it's very funny when chat saves up points to attempt to drown him on stream. But, you know, it's like, he does have, like, a hydrate thing, and he might have a posture check thing, I'm not entirely sure. But that's a little bit different, because it's a way of interacting with the streamer, if that makes sense. It's not like an automated bot that's like, hey, don't forget to drink water. It's like your member of the audience is spending a funny money currency in order to get you to do the funny on camera. If that makes any sense. So we're gonna level up soon. Hopefully we can we can pick up a nice fantastic first aid and probably some reason. Mimi is one of the few characters who has less perks than everyone else, so you're more likely to get what it is that you're looking for. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take quick thinking and we're going to take reason, because I am a little bit scared of that. We might have to rest. I hope we don't. But this is, and this is true, our opportunity to rest if we want to. Because anything past 3, I think, attracts the attention of Something Truly Evil. Because it's like, number 3 is like Something Truly Evil knows where you live. So I think that we will confront the stranger and we'll get thrown out. Never mind, Mimi is very good at this. So this is, we're doing Freaky Feature right now. We haven't fought anything, right? Like, okay, that's probably one of the worst outcomes that we could have gotten. That is also the worst outcome that we could have gotten in our current predicament. I'm begging you, if the mansion could pull some weight here, thank God that's a stamina thing. If we could get out of here soon, I'd really appreciate that. We've got to thank you. Thank you. Listen, I asked for it, and I received. I appreciate it very much. The dice gods, the RNG gods. I have no idea if seeds work this way, but there you go. It's stop. Well, no, it's not, but that's just what it looked like when I glanced at it from a distance. But anyways, we have a trip to the Fear Festival, I believe. Have we fought anything? Hello? I don't think we have. Like, I'm trying to think. No, I don't think we fought a single thing in the first 2 mysteries of the game. Compass is pulling some work, I'll be real with you. We don't have to level dexterity anymore if we do ending C of Fear Festival. I think that yeah, we'll do C. We'll do Fear Festival now anyways. The ideal, right? Like the hugest play would be as if he or she asks for stamina here. I mean, I won't say no. You'd have to be very you'd have to be, as the gamers say, cracked out of your mind to say no to a Ryoko. It is 4% Doom. It is a little bit scary. Hello, Taru. Welcome to the video. So here's the thing. I don't really like what's going on here. I don't. It's true. I feel like we're doing 6 damage per hit. Did you see what that woman was wearing? I mean, she's standing right in front of you. Yeah, she's wearing a tracksuit. What about it? I have no idea. What is this monster based off of? Like, I want to know, like, if this is a reference or what. Because it's such a... I want the lore update, gosh darn it. I want to be able to hover over here and say, Taru is the most powerful member of the Scions of the 7th Dawn. You know, I want to be able to hover up here, and then it'll also say, like, oh, you know, good at insert thing here. Weak to insert thing here. Like the example we got on Twitter was Ribcage Woman having lore and then being weak to blunt weapons, which would be nice because it would mean that, you know, sharp and blunt would actually do something. Although, I don't know how impactful it would actually, like, really be, if that makes sense. So, this kills, but it's an 80% chance 3 times. And I think we get burned if we miss 1. So let's not. Let's take the coward approach, and then just kill him next turn. We take 2% Doom in total. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the safe play. It's a little bit boring, but we'll take it. So, freaky feature, and then whoever's next after this. I kind of want to take anatomy class because then we can stack the damage bonus even further, and it will be haha funny. But I think first aid is realistically what we need to do. And we'll take a point of... I guess we'll just take a point of knowledge, because we're gonna go up to 886, or sorry, 885. So we could go up to 6 perception when we wear the hoodie. I don't know, but I think that, I think I might need to redo the perk tier list if I put anatomy class ahead of first aid, because first aid is just really good. I have no idea what I was thinking. If I need to rewatch it, and I probably need to go through it again, because if first aid isn't above anatomy class, then, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Because damage perks, like, A tier, healing perks, and attack speed perks, S tier, I think. In fact, sometimes I'd even say, like, damage perks aren't that good, because you can win the game with a steak knife, you know? It's not necessary 100% of the time. It's nice. It's a win more button, but I'm starting to rethink things, if you know if you catch my drift. So we've been here once, so... Whoever's next and freaky feature. Okay, let's just go back here. Like, the only bad outcome is if they ask for reason, and it's somebody that we want, right? So for Fujiko, we can say no thank you. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say no to that. It's like, you know, when you play Mimi and you have a good run, I feel like that's pretty bad. I feel like you play Mimi, you have a good run, you're either going to get the katana and then spend the rest of the game leveling up dexterity, or you're going to get, like, a double Ryoko Kana nonsense thing right here, where it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty nice. We will take the -2 reason here, because we will... I don't know if the Nameless Horror specifically gives you... I don't know specifically if the Nameless Horror gives you reason for defeating it. Also, I just want to say... real quickly there, we didn't send the Park Ranger. That's a blue option, but it's not worth it at all. And you'd be kicking yourself. You get the worst weapon in the game, versus having the best ally in the game. Like, what do you want? And for the record, not all blue options take the ally, it's just that one. So just never send Park Ranger for that particular event. There is an event where we do this twice, we go up to 4% Doom, and then we kill him? No? We go up to 6% Doom? Okay, that's kind of sketchy, but sure. I mean, it's better than doing 5% Doom and getting nothing, right? So, that's a little bit of a bummer. But, yeah, so wait, no, badly bleeding's nothing. Oh, no, it's not! I thought it was the other thing. I was like, badly bleeding is nothing, but no, it's quite scary. But basically how it works is that there's two options for Ryoko, right? There's the guy who, like, tries to teach you a spell, and if you decline, he's like, fool, no one declines me, and he throws the book at you, that sort of thing. That guy. You can send the Park Ranger to him, and, you know, Ryoko will be perfectly fine. But you send the Park Ranger to go check that out, you're gonna get the worst weapon in the game in exchange for Ryoko, and it's like, nah, don't do that. Only villains do that. Only people who want to lose do that. Because it's not a good idea, just in general. It's a very bad idea. Because literally, you know, best, wait, did we fight somebody? Oh yeah, the Nameless Horror. We fought the Nameless Horror. So, that's the second enemy, and then Freaky Features the second mystery. And then here we are in Household Hell. Are we gonna sacrifice a Ryoko to... I'm blanking here. Is it Oteru? It's Oteru, right? Of course it's Oteru. How could I forget my boy? We went to an all-you-can-eat buffet together. Okay, so we brace once. We deal 7 damage, realistically speaking. She goes down to 19. What can we do with that? I mean, admittedly, like, not a lot. This might be a certified runaway moment. Or it could be a certified Athutu flame moment as well. But, I mean, do we... 3% Doom, 1 Reason, 1 Stamina. We're not on Athulazat, so that's actually what it is. So, we use that. The class of 1971 goes down to 19 HP. We then dab on him with the... Yeah, I think that's fine. And I mean, here's the thing, well, desperation anyways, so it's like, hey, wait a minute, how do we lose 2? Do we have a... No? Why do we take 2 there? I don't understand. I'm very confused. Somebody please help me. Because that's 1 reason, right? Okay, thank God for that. Okay, so we're gonna need to heal somehow, and I actually have a pretty good idea of what we're gonna do. 15 health on a prep is pretty good, by the way. So we're gonna sell the empty bottle. We're not gonna put the compass off yet. We like that. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna get experimental treatment. That's pain meds. Where were you the last run, buddy? Experimental drug. And then we're just gonna, you know, just take that immediately because we're a little. Okay, so we're a little. This is a little sketchy. Okay, this is a little sketchy. A little tiny amount of sketch, like a little sketchiness. Okay. I am a little bit frightened. So she goes down to 15, goes up to 16 because she's a vampire, maybe, because she doesn't always do it. But we can just kill her. Wait, that's 14. Hold on. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It just works. We're getting very lucky, by the way. Our combat would not nearly be as good if it was not for, I can't believe that actually worked. Like, I'm actually very surprised. But it was a good outcome. Happy with that. We'll do Fondest Memory, just because I don't want to mess around with it too badly. I think this is the point where we take Anatomy class. And I would like to point out that combat is more difficult because of Athutu and Harbinger of Doom. So, that enemy who's doing 3 damage here to all, she'd be doing 1 damage to all if we were playing on an easier difficulty without Athutu, because it's +1. Oh, she'd actually be doing 2, because remember, we have Kana. So it would be 2 by default, +1 for a Thutu, and then, wait a minute. No, she would be, wait. Yeah, no, she would be doing 1. Oh no, Harbinger of Doom, Harbinger of Doom! Okay, so base 2, plus Harbinger, plus a Thutu, that's 4. So she'd be doing 4 damage if it was not for Kana, and she'd be doing, taking a Thutu and Harbinger out of it, she'd be doing 2. So, yeah, like, it's pretty, what's our last mystery? I don't remember. Is it Akamanto? I mean, either way, we'll take anatomy class, but if we're going to the school, art knowledge is a decent consideration. Just because it saves you the damage, but yeah, we'll just go with we'll go with knowledge, I think. Like, I think upping our strength would probably help a lot, but we kind of have to decide what's our what's our tipping point, and by that I mean breaking point. Hashtag not sponsored for both of those. You know, we basically kind of have to decide, like, do we want the katana or do we want reason, which I think I'll take reason for now. So, nameless horror and freaky feature. I'm saying it to myself back again because I don't have a notepad anymore. And by that I mean I'm too lazy to alt-tab to write it down. I'm only gonna alt-tab to be angry at the fact that my computer is the electronic equivalent of a black mage from Final Fantasy XIV, where it has its, basically, its stage where it burns all the inside components by gaming silently, and then it goes into its cool-off phase by putting the fan on gaming mode. But, yes, so, I mean, that's nice. Don't get me wrong, that's quite nice, right here. But the problem is, are we gonna actually kill him in one turn? Probably not. So, I mean, we could do, you know, I mean, 16 and then maybe kill him? I don't know, I'd rather brace for impact. I think that it's a little bit sketchy, but I would rather just brace for impact. He goes down to 13, we kill him next turn, no problem. I mean, yeah, it's damage that we could avoid, but, yeah, you know, it's not, worst comes to worst, we could be like, hey, lose 2 reason for 1 stamina, if we really need to in combat, but that was lucky. That was actually really lucky. We don't have a light source of any kind, so we can't wake up Oteru if we wanted to, which is good because I didn't want to wake up Oteru. We got rid of the bottle already, so that's fine. Okay, so we are going to Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. So, yeah, actually, perception from the whatchamacallit, the art knowledge, it was actually a legitimate consideration because I think it saves us stamina, right? So, yes, no, if I remembered correctly, realize what it is, by the way, the Mimi tax, not today, not today. Okay, so this does suck, though. 71% Doom. We are branded. I don't want the random injury because we can't, like, if the random injury is like we lose, there's nothing that we can do about it. And I do realize that we're bleeding, but it hasn't really been something that I've been worried about, mainly because, and this is true, that we haven't, like, it hasn't come up in the previous 2 mysteries, at least I haven't noticed it, so I feel like that, no, he's a beast enemy! Oh, you're going on the chase? Who do you wanna, fight? Is it the beast? Oh man, I don't remember half of those jokes on that show. They're all very mean-spirited, though. I can guarantee you that. So what do we have in the book? Like the introductory jokes, I should say. Let's see. I mean, they're in good fun, I assume. It's all just a show, anyways. But some of those comments that Bradley brings out when he's introducing the different chasers, it's like, damn, man, what the hell? Like, that's a good roast. Clap and bow, clap and bow. we will clap and we will bow, and we will hopefully not die. Because I definitely didn't forget about badly bleeding, by the way. Absolutely not. I would never forget about it. But here's the thing. Even if I did, hypothetically, we need to get rid of the compass, by the way. It's not going to give us any good... And we need to get the spiral hoodie back on. But, you know, it's like, it's theoretically not going to do us any good. So you just want to... Yeah, I'm not particularly worried about what's going on here. If we miss, it's fine. If we succeed, then, you know, we're pretty happy. But one of the things that I actually do really like here, we're gonna take art knowledge here. We're gonna go ahead and take a point of charisma because I definitely didn't forget about that. And yeah, no, we're gonna be good. Like, I mean, we got the lump of flesh, so we're fine regardless. We're passing every single check, so it was a clap and a bow. Yes? It was a clap and a bow? It is correct. That is a clap and a bow. So, the game's ending right here, so we don't even have to, like, try to remember this, so that means we're good, right? Like, now, you know, if we could do a clean sweep, that'd be pretty great. All right, I'll take it. I'll take 25 EXP. I'm not picky. But, yeah, 78%. It's a freaky feature and nameless horror. Unless I made a horrible mistake. I know it's at least freaky features, so we win. Like, I don't think Branded can carry that hard. I do not think that Branded can carry that hard. It could, theoretically, but I don't think it will. And we have a lump of flesh, so if we get, like, a bunch of badly bleeding procs or whatever, we can just eat it and it'll be fine. Any curse that it can give us won't be enough to... Yeah, no, it was Nameless Horror, 100%. Those other two came later, the next mystery, so... I can't believe we got, like, what, 3... Wait. Freaky Feature was the second mystery. So what, was it, like, the third mystery was when we got our first combat? That's crazy. Just get the meme skill, because who cares? Because we've won. We've done it. We've done the thing. And so, thank you for watching. It's been your classic, overpowered, like, it's Freaky Feature, we know this, but, you know, let's just dab on him, because it doesn't matter. Just local nurse bullies Eldritch Deity into packing up his things and going home because he doesn't want to destroy humanity anymore because of how badly he was bullied. 26 minutes, that's pretty... Actually, the run felt longer than that, I'll be honest with you. I felt like I was going a little bit slower than I normally do. I was like, another 30-minute episode, it'll be late. But no, probably shouldn't be. Well, I am recording this later at night than I normally would, at least for this time zone, so... You know, it'll hopefully be at the 11:45 a.m. Time slot, but I'm not entirely sure. So anyways... Thanks for watching. I hope you're all staying safe out there. Have a good one. Peace out. And nothing like the last episode. That's never happening again until we get to like 3,365 subscribers. Anyways, thanks. Bye. Have a good one.